Welcome back to the Crypto Clown World channel. I am your host with the honks, Jason Bruce, getting it started again with your Tuesday morning Bitcoin update. And take a look, folks. We have not seen any more downside, as we said the probability was leaning towards yesterday morning, and in fact we are actually looking at a potential breakout forming in this downtrend channel here. So if we take a look right now at the 15-minute candles for Bitcoin, not only do we have this inverse head and shoulders forming in this falling broadening wedge, but we've also got this little ascending triangle that we've broken out and retested on right in the right shoulder area of this formation. And measured move target of that triangle would take you just above the resistance line of this falling broadening wedge, and that's looking like good stuff at this point. Okay, it's looking like good stuff. And you're wondering where the spider line connected to. Well, it was all the way up here at this high, up here around $38,400. Okay, so since then we've had that little downtrend, and within this channel here we are actually above a point of control locally. You can see that when we did have the breakdown this morning, after we rallied up and came back down after hitting resistance, we did get a retrace almost to the 786. So obviously they're playing with the price there. They didn't want to give people that 786 retrace, and they just yanked it back up from there. So right now we are seeing that play out on the RSI as well, where we did see some hidden bullish divergence that did break out of this overhead resistance, and things are looking pretty good for the bulls right now. As we swing out to the 1 hour candles here, we did have this divergence here, sort of a class C. You can see here, however, that even though the RSI was kind of flat in terms of the level, we swung down significantly lower in price action. That indicates seller exhaustion. And from there, we've actually adhered to this uptrend channel there. So the idea being, you've kind of got this resistance level here on the RSI. That's sort of going to correspond to your neckline on that inverse head and shoulders, which the price action is looking to break here any minute. I'm going to jump over to Ethereum, and we do have a pretty similar picture going on. Falling broadening wedge, break out of that pattern. Okay, and there was a small ascending triangle there. Alright, so pretty similar to what we saw for Bitcoin. Hidden bullish divergence as well. And that shows breakout on the RSI, so things are looking pretty good for Ethereum here too. May even be able to draw a little bit of a similar type of a head and shoulders to what we saw before. It's a little sloppier, but oh, we messed that one up. I'm going to delete that work. Try it one more time. Got a little happy there on the mouse. One more. There we go. So we do have a neckline there that is defined. As we swing out to the 1 hour candles for Ethereum, very similar picture to what we saw for Bitcoin. We saw some bullish divergence here as well, and that divergence is continuing. And again, we do kind of have this sort of an overhead resistance line that's forming. And a lot of the time, you can see some interesting patterns in the RSI. So, when you see a bullish pattern form like this in the RSI, especially when you've got a resistance line right around this 50 level, it tells you there's probably a breakout coming. You can see these candles are breaking out right now, and we do have a volume gap, so that's probably going to pull the price up towards this area around 2065. I really am looking for Ethereum to continue in this larger pattern here. I did elaborate on this ascending triangle on the update yesterday morning, and what we're seeing here is just continuation of that, and this is really a pretty solid and bullish looking pattern. So I just want to jump over to the ETH BTC pair and reinforce what we just saw there. We are seeing some hidden bullish divergence play out on this breakout and retest of this nice triangle. Keep in mind this is on the 6-hour time frame. There is technically a falling broadening wedge that formed within that triangle as well. This is super bullish consolidation and potential breakout and retest. The idea is the target of this is going to take the ETH BTC price up to the 200 daily moving average. Now, with the low stochastics here as well, probability of the breakout is pretty high. So with this, it's just reinforcement of what we're seeing, and that is that not only is Bitcoin going to continue to rally, but Ethereum and altcoins as well. So with that in mind, things are looking pretty good from my perspective this morning, as I kind of play around with these lines just to have a little fun. You can see this price has kind of bounced from the bottom of that pattern, but this divergence is indicating this breakout. So let's keep our eyes on that as this price continues to consolidate just below the 200 weekly moving average. And this is going to give us some bullish momentum. So looking good for the rest of the markets here. Not going to jump into anything else too tough, but I think this is what folks were wanting to see, and this should give you some reassurance going into Tuesday. If you're looking to open a long position, might not be the worst thing, as we are closing a 12-hour candle right now. We'll swing over to that time frame, and it looks like this is actually a reversal doji here, so you can play that this morning if you want. Not financial advice, as always. Get yourself a financial advisor. Make sure you're doing your own due diligence and research before jumping into any coin project or trade. Please also, on the way out, if you haven't, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you are. Hit the bell for notifications so we can bring you updates and new videos in a timely manner going forward. I am Jason Bruce. This is Crypto Clown World. This has been your Tuesday morning, November 28th update for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Make sure you have yourselves a fantastic day, folks. Love you. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.